Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Keedex number K BXSGL-AL. This is an aluminum weldable gate box, and the K BXSGL BX box SGL for single is a really, it may be the most common gate box that they make. The the less common version is this AL that we have here, and it simply means that it's made of aluminum. Okay. This is a single gate box that you're going to be able to install a lock set into, or a slam lock, or a deadbolt, a slam style deadbolt, or a dead latch, I should say, a dead latch, or a deadbolt. This has a back set of 2 3/8. Let's go over the dimensional properties. 2 3/8 back set. Edge of the prep to the center of the hole is going to be 2 3/8. It's going to have an overall height of 3.5 inch. Let's get the camera motivated to focus. Okay, 3.5 inch overall height. The length of the body, they indicated it at 4.5. It's coming in closer to about 4 1/4. This features a stop on the box. May also be a latch guard, whatever purpose it's going to serve. It's meant to be a stop so that when you have this installed on your gate and the door closes, it will hit the jamb post, of course, and then stop. That's the point of this. This is going to be prepped for a 2 1/4 tall latch. You'll be able to stick something in there for sure that's 1 1/8 wide. Okay, not a problem with that. Got a couple of holes drilled and tapped for your screws to hold the latch bolt in. And then finally, almost, the hole is 2 1/8 diameter. The thickness of the box is 1.5 inches, so whatever you're installing onto this, you're going to make sure that it's going to work with an 1.5 inch length. Pardon me, 1.5 inch thickness. If that's a Schlage B200 series, you're going to want to make sure you've got the right collars, combination of collars and tail pieces, and you'll just order the lock that way. And we can, of course, supply you that hardware as well. They say that it's 0.75 thick aluminum. Let's test that. Spot on. Spot on. 0.075 aluminum. That's how thick it is. Okay. Now, where will you use this? Well, down here in Florida, there's a lot of gates. There's residential applications, commercial applications, and aluminum is used because it's non-ferrous, whereas you'll find a lot of steel wrought gates up north, wrought iron gates, that steel-based lock weldable gate boxes are used. But down here in Florida, you see a lot of aluminum because it's a real common item to use given the saltwater type environment that we live in. There is a there are some documents down below in addition to the dimensional properties that we've just gone over. And if you're going to be installing this into a gate sort of scenario, you know, you're simply going to weld this into your overall structure or build it into your overall structure. And it's a really simple piece of equipment, meaning not that it's simple or easy to make. It's just, you know, I can look at this and realize it's a single piece of aluminum that's been sheared and punched and then put into a press brake and bent over in these angles and then simply welded together. It's a 2-piece system. This plate is its own piece that has been welded probably right through the 2 1/8 hole here. Okay, it's probably how they've done that. It's certainly how they've done that. So the point being, it's a really simple piece of equipment. However, if you're going to do a gate job and you need, you know, equipment to attach locks with, it's super cost savings to just order this material from Keedex. There's no way you can replicate this for the cost of what they charge to do this. That's the point I'm driving at. You'll use it in those instances where you need to add a lock or an electric strike or something to the gate structure that you are working on, and there's just no way to be able to make one yourself is the whole point. There are links below this video. The first is to the cut sheet. It's a summary of what we've already gone over, its application and its dimensional properties. Then there's a link to a document called Cross Reference Guide. Now that's a handy reference guide because it is an alphabetical list of manufacturers and the locks or the strikes or whatever you're trying to attach to your gate structure, and it will give you the Keedex part number for the weldable gate box. That column part number is steel. Columns next to it are aluminum and stainless, and what I have always found is when you add a -AL or in some instances a -SS, you get an aluminum or stainless steel. So this would be a K BXSGL if you wanted it in steel, -AL for aluminum, -SS for stainless steel. They're not all available in aluminum or stainless. However, the fact of the matter is this very common one just simply is. I didn't give you the projection of the stop. Overall projection of the stop, about an inch and an eighth. So that cross-reference guide is handy because if you're looking to install, you know, a B200 series Schlage dead latch, you can scroll down to the Schlage section and get part numbers for all of the gate boxes that they make available for all of the listed locks. And we endeavor to keep that document as up to date as possible. There's then finally, next, a link to the gate box catalog, which is a catalog summary of not only their gate boxes, but other equipment that's going to go along with it. In particular, something that may apply to this structure very likely is would be a gate box for a electric strike. So I've just done a job recently where the client was going to add storeroom function knob locks, but they needed an electric strike as well, and was able to supply them with a weldable gate box for an exterior rated electric strike. That catalog will allow you to review the totality of all of their equipment, of the pieces of equipment that come from this manufacturer as it pertains to gate box work. One thing of note is the guard knobs that are there early in the catalog. Those round tubes work to prevent someone from reaching in and manipulating the knob because of the length. Generally not able to manipulate the lock if you don't have perforated metal or some sort of obstruction preventing someone from reaching over and opening the gate. Other important pieces of equipment there, such as the gate box installation jig. The same sort of project that I'm referring to that we just did was similar to this in the sense that the structure had to be cut to fit the box in and then be re-welded. And you can understand the importance of needing to get those members cut straight and then put back exactly level and square and plumb so that at a distance everything looks like it was never really modified at all. And that gate box installation fixture will help in that sort of to that end. The rest of that catalog again lists gate boxes, other ancillary products that go along with it. Then finally, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Keedex products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. Any questions on the Keedex K BXSGL aluminum single gate box, or any other single lock gate box, or any other Keedex product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.